Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dastan, xoSx.Racing, and coming back after a month-long break just to have fun with Le Mans Ultimate, and looks like we're going to be racing in GTE cars at Monza Fixed in Italy. So after a dose of racing in Imola last weekend with Formula 1, now we're going to be in other Italian city of Milan and with Monza. So let's get on the racetrack, shall we? So this is going to be a practice. Oh, it doesn't look like there's a practice session available, and that's what I really don't like about LMU. Like right now, it would be nice to go and practice just before the race that we're going to have. Oh yeah, there is a practice. Okay. Let's practice. We have 16 minutes, so. And obviously the practice session does not want to load. So that's a known problem to me. It's again, the practice is just sometimes just a mess, not loading properly. I should have tried the first one, but I was like tempted. And I clicked the second one, and obviously that's where it does not connect. Now we're gonna wait until the connection either miraculously appears or no. I'm not going to do that. But again, as you see at the bottom, it's grayed out, so I cannot connect right now. So you're going to patiently, I guess, wait here with me. We can unregister, but that's not what we want to do. You can see there's a lot of driver ratings, S1, Silvers, P1 Pros. Okay, join practice. Let's try the first one. Okay, looks like it worked out. So we're gonna go to Monza. I do very little when it comes to setup. Obviously, it's a fixed setup, but you can change a few things. Main thing, because these cars are without traction control, or without ABS, is I go and lower the pedal force, the brake pedal force, so I can brake confidently without unnecessarily locking the wheels. Yeah, because if a car has ABS, like with GT3s, you can just mash the pedal all the way, and you don't need so much of a feel. But here I would do a few things. Again, let's go stay with a full tank of fuel, but we're gonna do for powertrain, we're gonna go for traction control 3, and for wheels and brakes, we're gonna go for an 83% of braking force. Let's see how that goes. Oh, dude. What was he doing? Sometimes you have to have those happens. Obviously, not the end of the world. This is practice session, so I can always restart. But if that was a race, I had a damaged car. Probably a little too tight on the inside curb. So let's just get ourselves familiarized with the racetrack. I never know if that's a second or if it's a third gear corner. Or if it's second or first. This is the third always. Just have to feed the throttle through the first Lesmo. Second Lesmo just brake before 50. And then gas. Don't know about Hendricks. Braking right here. And then should be able to go all the way with gas through the second part of the chicane. Alright, let's try the fast lap. I should do 50s for my fast lap. I was braking a little early to just feel the car a little bit. Okie doke. We're not in a slipstream, but we're also not impeding anyone, so it should be good. Braking at around 150. Just before 150 for the full car. Too much speed through the second part of a chicane. That was not a good way through that first chicane. On empty tank, I can do that, but not on full.
Yellow flag is sector 2, yellow flag sector 3. Green flag is sector 2, we can see who has stepped in. You're second off the pace in sector 1. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
A little slow through that Lesmo. Someone's spraying at me.
Green flag in sector 1.
The second part of Ascari is always tense. Let's see what we can get.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag.
Stay there, buddy.
Looks like it's
So we're P13 with 153. I can do faster.
Sector 1, yellow flag. Sector 1 is clear.
Yeah, half a second and just first chicane, maybe three tenths, but yeah, obviously I was
Yellow flag, sector 1.
much better through here.
We think that was has gone off. Green flag in sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace.
Still better. A little worse through here. I will not gain much through Ascari, probably will lose some.
Green flag in sector 1. Sector 2 times okay.
Actually, I gained a little bit. I still can gain a little bit in that last sector, in the last corner.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Or lose everything.
That's Marco and Hendricks have gone off. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Sector 1 is now green.
That was stupid.
9.1. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Yellow flag, caution.
Okay, let's do a qualifying session. Because it's only 4 minutes till the end of the session. So we're gonna have a chance for 2 fast laps. Wow. Screwed up royally.
Behind, keep your wits about you. Sector 1 is clear. Blue flag.
I should have just kept it at that and not try to gain additional 10th, which is never guaranteed.
Blue flag.
Okay, the car behind me just spun out. I was trying to let him go.
Looks like Farah has been hit.
It says Frau, not Pharaoh,
Green flag in sector 1.
which means lady. Okay, cold tires. But inevitably we're gonna get them warmer by doing that. Those kind of stunts. Just want to make sure that I don't have anyone in front of me for a fast lap. This guy in front of me is not affecting me too much.
Yellow flag sector 2. It looks like Eco has been hit. It's been sector 1. Yellow flag. Looks like Reed has been hit. Green flag in sector 1.
Okay. Let's be conservative. Just a tiny little bit of lockup.
Okay, Dustin. As the car exits the pits, heads up. Green flag sector 2. E11.
Okay, that car coming out of the pit lane is not a good sign. I was a little too eager. Okay, I'll have one more time, one more lap.
Forget about that. It'll probably just polish out. Incident in sector 2. Yellow flag. Green flag in sector 2. We can see Sebastian has gone off. Sector 1 is 3.9 off the pace. We need to watch these track limits.
I have that second Lesmo dialed in, so that's a good sign.
Sector 2 is yellow.
Let's try to dial in the Ascari.
Flag in sector 2. We think Elaine has stepped in. Yellow flag. We think Uo has crashed. Left, clear left.
He has hit me.
We think that's Uo has gone off. The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. We might need to fix that.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Green flag sector 3.
I don't know how much slower we're gonna be.
E12. Acknowledged.
We took some arrow from us.
Flag in sector 1. We can see Michael has spun off. Green flag sector 1.
The car is crooked.
That's the end of the session. D11.
It's all empty. Whoa. Didn't find a breaking point there. Okay, okay. Maybe a little distracted by the fact that the car was not straight. So I can do 49s, especially in an empty tank. But I have proven to myself that I can do 49 in full tank. Just need to be a little bit more mindful of what's going on around me. So we're gonna have 2 minutes waiting exactly 3 minutes until the event starts. So let me take a bathroom break, shall we? Alright, we are back. We are so back. Just putting on my racing gloves. My hands sweat profusely when I do racing. That's why I always use my racing gloves, to make sure that I'm protecting my gear, and also for safety reasons, right? Because it's sweaty, it's slippery. I'm preventing it from slipping out of my hands, the steering wheel, that is. So we have about 40 seconds. The event starts. As you can tell, there's almost 400 drivers signed up for this one. So we're going to be somewhere down the line, because we're only bronze. I don't race it often enough to get any solid ranking. But we'll see. 15 seconds. And then it will decide which split we're in. I guess when it says first split, that's the highest, the fastest. Alright, it should be allowing us to join event in a moment, in a second. And there we go. And in the meantime, in those split seconds, it has just assigned us to a split. So let's get ready for that. I'm gonna go and take a quick drive. We have about 2 minutes from the moment when you arrive in the server to get to the end of the practice session.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
So I'm on a full tank of fuel, so I'm not going to be competitive against those guys who probably are a little less fuel, but who knows. Cold tires, still a little bit wobbly. Obviously, we are on a practice session, so it's not like it counts or anything.
Yellow flag sector 1. That's the end of the session. B30.
Yippee! We're gonna disconnect in a second.
Side.
Okay, qualifying session. How long is it? We definitely need that. We're gonna have time for 2 time lapse. And we are on a private session, so we're not gonna see any other cars. Okey-doke.
All clear on the exit. Alright, Justin, we've got 4 minutes to get a decent lap in. Alright. Clear right. The brakes are cold, be careful. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Cold tires. Have to be mindful of that.
Car left, clear left. Car right.
Braking a little early next time, please.
Car right.
Cold tires, and I'm not very tidy.
Right side clear. Right side.
It's a different grip than it was in the practice session, so
Clear left.
have to adjust to that. Mostly we're in an out lap, so not that it matters too much, but you gotta get prepared, right?
Left side, clear left. Clear car right.
Ascari is not my forte, I guess.
Clear.
Let's be conservative.
Car left. Clear left. On your right. Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, braking at 150.
Clear right. P12.
Decent. Alright, now braking here a little earlier than before. We'll try that. Decent. A little too late for first Lesmo. A little too tentative for a second Lesmo. Just trying to put something on board.
There's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
There's all have one more lap left after this one.
On your left. Still there.
I know.
Hold your line. Clear left. On your right. Clear right, car left. You're in the middle. Clear left. Car right. Still there. Clear all right. Okay, stop requested. B5. Car left, clear left, car right. Clear right.
How am I so much faster? have no idea. But let's take it and let's run with it.
Left side, clear left. On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Okay, better. The first Lesmo.
Left side, clear left.
Gets better through second too. So decent pace for this lap. Just don't screw up.
That's the end of the session. E7.
I can gain something in the last corner if I brake well.
Left side,
Better than the previous lap.
clear left. Lap time 148.
148. Not too bad given just a few laps of practice. And we are split 4 out of 24. So we are at the higher end. But obviously we're now nowhere near the fastest guys who are doing 47s. But 48.9. I mean, I would say it's 49 flat. I can be happy with. Obviously, it looks like a Ferrari is the car for the track. Right? Ferrari. Aston, Ferrari. That's not Aston. And Porsche here. But a Ferrari. It looks like Ferrari is the OG car. I never like the fact that there are OG cars. But I guess that's the realistic thing, because you always there's going to be a car that is faster in reality. Ooh, there's someone who has still made their lap faster. Well, that's a Porsche, okay.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Okay. Let's see what is the... So we think it's going to be 12 laps, right? I'm going to keep myself 12 and a bit. And do I have... Yeah, I'm going to go with 3. All races 18 minutes. So we're going to have too much fuel. But not a big deal. Just want to have fun. Not die in the first corner, because that's going to be...
Formation lap has started.
I'm dragging the brakes a little bit to warm them up.
Green flag, green flag. Car left. He's still there. Still there.
Okay, that car left is
Still there.
going to cause some chaos.
Hold on. He's still there.
What was that?
Okay, Justin, you picked up some minor aero damage.
Okay.
Looks like you were surveying, mate. We think Kramer is in it.
Okay. We'll try to drive there to the end. And capitalize from that.
Sector 1 is green.
So we P6 starting from P5. Well, okay. Not the end of the world.
Rangers then. Yellow flag, sector 3.
So certainly slower than the guys in front, so only that D station Aston is
E6, green line.
what I could potentially compete against.
Okay, Justin, the next car is Lucas.
It was not a good through first corner. Or first section of corners, I guess.
Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 3 is green.
I'm over driving the first Lesmo.
15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
I don't like that I have shortened those races. Okay, the guy behind me is a little faster at this stage. I don't know if I can catch a toe behind those guys, but
9.92.
let's try. Definitely the guy behind me can catch a toe. He got a tongue slapper. So I gotta
Alright, Justin.
a little breathe.
I'll distract you. Yellow flag is sector 2. E3's been hit.
Okay,
Sector 2 is green.
I guess I can be a little bit more aggressive now. We're back to P5. Okay, let's try to catch a toe behind those guys.
This is good. Keep banging out that last time to P5. Pick up the front is now 1.0 seconds.
That was bad. Bad exit.
Behind is now 0.6. Yellow flag 6 to 2. Looking left, Andreas, just crashed. 52 screen.
Yeah, I've been a little too aggressive this time.
Between the lines, please just in.
What? Okay, I didn't see that coming. Because obviously I lost time there. Yes, that's a bad lap. Let's try to improve. Because the guy behind me is trying to catch me.
New fastest lap for Achio, 48.59.
Okay, he is too close.
Luciani is now in the lead. Car right. Still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there, clear right. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Good racing, dude.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Achio. Okay, just in. The next car is Lucas. Don't be pressured. Keep exit speed up. We're halfway home.
Yeah, it fluctuates. Because actually it was a bad lap for me, and it looks like it wasn't that much better for the cars in front.
We're okay on fuel. You've just done a 150.47. 62 is 0.9 off the pace.
A little bit better. It's that first section.
Green flag sector 1. We think that's Adu and Owen has stacked it. Sector 2 is now yellow. It looks like Adu and Owen have spun off.
Oh, too close to that.
Sector 2.
Okay, guys in front of me fighting. Gives me some chance.
Yellow flag, watch out.
At least for slipstream.
Okay, just hit, watch your nose, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. You've just done it, 149.53. You've got half your fuel left.
Sympathy spin for me. Almost.
Sector 3 is now clear. The next car is Accio.
Okay, I don't need to get engaged in that. But that's slowing them and me down, so I don't know.
Yellow flag is Sector 1. Sector 1 is green.
My car is not fast in a straight line, unfortunately, because of that incident in the first corner, the first lap.
Your last lap time was 1:50.62. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.9 off the pace. 2 tenths off the pace in Sector 3. Alright, just hit 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Come on man, keep pushing. Incident to Sector 1, yellow flag.
Someone crashed in first corner.
One is now green. It looks like Michael has stepped in.
Just going very tentatively because they're slow.
You really need to be in front of this car.
I surely do. I don't have a good answer for that, unfortunately. I'm gonna make him look into his rearview mirrors this time.
Your lap time was 1:49.54.
I don't think I have enough. They're slowing me down.
Captain Accio, ahead is now 0.8. E5. I'm warned about traffic is.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing, except I don't.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
That's gonna be one more lap, I guess. Yeah, it's the last lap. Yeah, I'm not gonna catch any one of those in front of me unless they make a mistake, which I obviously have no desire for them to do, because it's a fun race so far. It's continuously making mistakes there.
Line flag. We think that's strict. Just one off. Green flag 62. Stewards have ordered half-track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I'm not lifting now. Never mind. P5. Oh, come on. That was not very inspirational. P5 after a good battle, especially the defense against the P6. Oh, they do not allow us to drive around this time. Interesting. Yes, if I were to watch the first corner, that was an interesting piece that I would like to see. So we are right here. Just thinking it was second one. So the car guy, yeah, it was too wide, and that's my fault. On I think. Yikes! He didn't make it to a fourth corner. Now it's a little bit tentative. I just like to see that good close racing against the guy behind me. Let's rewind it a little bit. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. So that was really good. And he was right behind me. Here, the first section was good, but the second I was too late, and he actually did well. And then I had also half spin. I didn't mean to push him. Did I push him? Oh yeah, he kind of did. Yeah, here I defended well, so that was a good thing. And then I got closer to those other cars. Yeah, I did not have a raw speed because of my car damage. And he almost found out in the first part of the corner, and I in a second. Yeah, so that was it. Let's see what that gives us in the grand scheme of things for the licenses. Safety, I think I had a few touches too many, so we may go down on that. But I think we should increase. Yeah, so 6+% on the scale of the driver rating, and 12 on the scale of safety. So that's that. Where are we at? I try to see where I would be with the event starts in 4 minutes. So you can drive back-to-back events. Interesting. Leaderboard. Do they have my time registered? Yes, I did. 2:52. Did it register? That's a race time. Okay, that's a race lap. Okie doke. Still, being 2:52 within first 300 cars. Not bad. The other race today is GT3s at Le Mans. I don't really like Le Mans. Let's just go for practice. Oh, we have the new Aston Martin. Oh yeah, I do. I did know that. But unfortunately for the Aston Martin, my favorite car is in GT3s is McLaren. When I was driving in the previous generations of those cars, GT3s, not in Le Mans configuration or Le Mans BOP, I like to drive the Aston Martin. Yeah, in this configuration, I don't. It feels lazy. It's a very lazy car. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to turn, while McLaren just turns on a dime, which is strange because McLaren does not have much weight on the front axle because it's a mid-engine car. But again, it is what it is. I'm not the one designing those cars. I just am driving them, and I feel that that's something I like. I use it. Something I don't, I say no, thank you. Not sure what that was. It said unable to join server. I said join practice, McLaren, join practice. I think you don't understand how that works. You have to choose the practice server? Like, I thought that's how it works. Oh, at Monza. What the heck? Did I accidentally register Monza, no, that's practice. Okay. I want to join practice. Why don't you let me join practice? Someone who's done below 4 minutes. Below 4 minutes in GT3 car. Ridiculous. But there's no practice session available. I would like to practice. I don't like to enter races without practicing. But apparently it's not going to be given to me this time. Let's go out and let's go back to online. Let's go to daily races. Nope, practice still not available. I'm guessing when this event hits, maybe it'll give me the practice session for here. Yeah, those races are shorter, then I can have more of those races. Because it looks like it's a 40 minutes, the entire session. The event's like at 30 minutes. It was 37 before. So they shortened qualification and then they shortened the race. Still no practice. If the practice doesn't show up in a moment, then I'm just going to say thank you for today, because I do not want to When is this one? Starts in 5 hours. I can register for this one, surprisingly. But it starts in 5 hours, so what is it right now? Right now it's 2:41. $120. It says at 8. Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe that's what I would do. I'll just come back later on today, and Interlagos is one of my favorite races, so I would love to race that. It looks like it's going to be at 8 p.m., which my time, which should be really, really good. Again, it triples driver rank and safety rank, so that can increase my statistics. And as I said, I really like this racetrack. It also does not have a practice session. Race is 100 minutes, so it will require 1 pit stop. But it would be nice to take a practice session to see how long those tires last. Yeah, it still doesn't look like it's letting me in the practice. So as I said, if it doesn't connect me right now, then I will just say thank you for today, and we'll join later on for the Interlagos. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. 100 minutes, like real proper endurance race. That'd be really, really nice. Yeah, so that'll be the case. That's what I'll be doing. So I'll see you maybe tonight. All right, take care.